The view Cincinnati police officers had last week as they ran toward an active shooter is terrifying. Tonight, CPD is sharing more of that video with us, which shows the remarkable composure of the officers through it all. Angela Ingram watched every second of the video, as did I, and she is at Fountain Square tonight for us, and this is remarkable when you see it, isn't it?
It really is, Rob, and I kept watching it over and over again. You know, there was more to this than simply stopping the shooter, but the officers also had to make sure there were no other shooters. They had to secure the scene, and they had to get help for those victims. And we'd like to let you know that the Cincinnati Police Department has blacked out parts of this video to make sure no victims were shown. Seen the body cam video of officers taking down a man determined to shoot as many people as possible.
Another one! We got people down inside! Start even less!
And inside of the bank, even after a traumatic event, officers still had to keep working, making sure there were no other shooters.
We're good.
People who were hiding emerge after the gunfire. Meanwhile, officers had to explain to people coming to work or do business that they can't go inside.
No, you can't go in there right now.
You cannot go. You have to stay back up on the square. We need somebody up here.
Hey,
I mean,
I need somebody to protect that.
What you don't see on camera are the officers locating victims and getting them help.
32 apparently we got some victims on the loading dock of the fifth building.
your magazine.
Another sergeant is heard over the radio applying a tourniquet to a victim.
I need fire in front of a grader. I have one female victim here. I'm attempting to supply a tourniquet now. Got me one victim in front of graders.
The command staff arrives. That's the chief, the assistant chiefs, and the captains. Assistant Chief Mike John checking on an officer who fired on the suspect.
I'm good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got a few victims.
What could have been chaos ran smoothly because of training and professionalism. And the officers involved in that shooting are still off of work, which is pretty standard. Tonight, the city manager is telling us that any city employee who would like active shooter training will be able to receive that, and those sessions start in October. Reporting live tonight from Fountain Square, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
Angela, I was so surprised at how focused and calm they were, just going for the target. Their training just kicked in.
Absolutely, and we did a story on that last week. It's one thing to know them socially and professionally. It's another thing to actually see them use that training in a life and death situation. It's also been great to look on social media and see the outpouring of support from so many different people from all over the country about how CPD operated that day.
Angela, thanks very much.